Okay, 5 minutes and I finally appear on the mic. As usual, I wanted to give this a few minutes to get underway before I decided to come on mic, because you never know with this kind of internet. Anyway, I don't know how loud the music is. I turned it down on the YouTube thing, but yeah. Anyway, so we're probably going to be here for a little bit longer until whenever, so just to let people file in and whatnot. Hello! It's been a while, hasn't it? Holy crap, it's been, I think, since May? Since I last streamed? And that was with, Carmilla, the lesbian vampire action. That, while the, source material was a little underwhelming, the game itself was really nice. Very good. And I hope that the people who made, Carmilla the game are, doing good. And they're gonna make other, games like that based off of other novellas? I don't know. Anyway, there's a reason as to why I haven't streamed for a few months, and it's not because I didn't have games. I mean, part of it was partially that, because I'm poor, but, no, there was an actually big reason as to why, and, yeah. So basically what happened is that, according to Carmilla, the last time I streamed was May 25th. Well, for anyone who's come to either the Carmilla stream, the Deltarune stream, or the Oxenfree stream, basically any stream, you would know that I have a cat that used to, well, I don't want to say used to, but that would hang around in my room and just basically mess with stuff while I was streaming. You would occasionally hear him meow in the background and hear me, talking to him and all that. Basically what happened is that, on Father's Day back in June, Shuya, that's the name of the cat, went out for his usual bathroom break, and at some point between when my dad let him out and when he went to go back to get him back in because it was going to rain, he vanished. And he hasn't been seen since. And, yeah, that's been a really big hamper on my mental health. Okay, I think the music's a little bit too loud. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. There we go. That way it's not so loud. Anyway. Yeah, so the cat's been gone for almost 4 months at this point, and we don't know what happened to him. I mean, initially we just thought that, oh, he disappeared for a day, he's gonna come back the day after, because he did do that when we first moved here, but after that, we realized that, that was not gonna happen. Again, we don't know what happened to him, we're just, the only thing that we can say with somewhat good certainty is that he didn't just run away. Like, that cat's been with us for just about his whole life. And as far as I know, he wasn't made to feel unsafe or afraid with us. So there's no way he just ran away. So we're thinking someone probably took him while we weren't looking and are keeping him inside so that he doesn't come out and try and return to us. Because that's the only good explanation as to why he hasn't come back yet. But anyway, yeah, so that's been a thing. And then just a month ago, I don't know if I mentioned him before or if he's been heard in the background barking, but our dog, Romy, he got sick towards the last few days of August, and it just quickly spiraled downward, and on the 1st of September, like just a couple hours before it was about to be September 2nd, he died in our house. And yeah, so we had to deal with that. So that also has put a major hamper on mental health. So, and for anyone wondering, either now or later when they watch the video back, yes, I'm okay at the very least. I'm functioning and am able to be happy, at least for a little bit, before the depression just kind of, fucks with me and all that. But yeah, I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm hanging in there at the very least, which is about the best I can ask for. Anyway, so moving on from sad stuff to now, you may be wondering, what is this Airi watches thing? It's like, okay. Usually I try to do something for the month of October, and in the description I say that, like, in 2017 I played Doki Doki Literature Club, and last year I played through Oxenfree. And so, and usually I'd be playing another scary game for October this year. However, because of all the stuff that's been going on over the last few months, I honestly forgot that this was coming up until a week ago or so. And I was like, oh fuck, I gotta think of something for October. But I didn't have any games I could play because I don't know what's scary, and I don't really have enough money on my account, on my card, I should say my account, to really, like, do anything, especially since I'm trying to save money to buy Pokemon Sword, for Christmas. So I was like, okay, what can I do? And, recently a YouTube reviewer by the name of NitroRad started reviewing Fatal Frame games, and many people don't really know this, and I don't really blame them because I wasn't on social media around that time. Plus, it's a pretty dead series. Is that I was a big Fatal Frame dork back in middle school. And, seeing the fact that it was being reviewed by someone, who hadn't really considered it before now, I was just like, you know what, let's do that. Let's just have a chillax stream where I get to watch, at least the first 4 Fatal Frame games. for the month of October because I can't be fucking asked to play games when I'm trying to figure crap out. So, yeah, so for the month of October, we are gonna just be sitting back and watching, I don't know if you would call it a movie, because, yeah, I don't know if you would call it a movie or whatnot. And anyway, so this weekend is just gonna be Fatal Frame 1, and I did look this up, and there are long play videos of it, but they can be fucking long. I mean, the first game is like from one person I found whose videos is in the description, so if you want to follow along, you know, that's fine. Their video is only about 4 hours and 45 minutes, I think, give or take. Which is about like 5 hours, which I know is pretty long. But I can do 5-hour streams. Like, I think Deltarune was a 6-hour or so live stream. The other 2 games, well, 3 games that we're doing, because, I should explain also that, we're only doing Fatal Frames 1 through 4 this month, because I hate the 5th for what it did to, one of the characters, and just pretty bleh. So we're not stepping our toes into that. But going back to what I was saying, we're only doing the first game tonight, and then next weekend will be the second, the weekend after that the third, and then the last weekend of October will be the 4th. From what I was looking at for the other videos of the long plays, they're gonna have to be split up among the days of the weekend. Like, Fatal Frame 2 is gonna be split up into Friday and Saturday. 3 is gonna be a pain in the ass, because that's all the weekend, because I took a look at that long play. It's 11 hours. And I'm like, nope. Nope, not doing that. So there's that. And then the 4th game, I think, will just be Friday, Saturday. It just depends on how long it is. But yeah, so that's the plan. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, because of how much shit is in the Fatal Frame series, and because of how much I'll probably be acting as a bit of a information guide, like an info guide or something. I don't know what it's called. Where I'll basically be chiming in with, like, information and all that, and kind of just acting like, you know... I mean, I'm not... it's hard to explain. But either way, it's like, you know, I'm gonna be chiming in with my own information and stuff. But, the Fatal Frame does actually have 2 wikis. One is a pretty basic wiki. I don't really use it. I never really used it. I mean, it's good for the basic stuff. I'm just not really into it. But the other wiki is Beyond the Camera Lens, and that's a really good wiki. Like, that was a wiki I went to, like, for all my Fatal Frame information. So if you're ever confused about, you know, about stuff, or if I don't clarify it enough or make it or not make it clear, just go to that wiki, look it up, and you'll find whatever it is you're looking for. So, this has been going on for almost 20 minutes. Oh, one more thing. I know my internet is shit. It hasn't been acting up lately. I know that for sure. But just in case, if the stream goes out at some point, blame it on my internet. I mean, believe me when I say that I will notice I do have OBS up, and I do have that green square telling me my stream is still good, although YouTube is saying it's on the yellow because I am on a shitty resolution, which, what the fuck do you want me to do? You know? I was initially thinking about just, like, dropping a stream right before we're supposed to hop into the video, but I was like, nah, that's too much work. It's fine, though, it's fine. Anyway, the music you're listening to is listed on the thing. It's Sacred Moon by Project Astadi. Um, it's not from Fatal Frame. It's from Kingdom Hearts, but it's a fan made Kingdom Hearts album where basically these people just take like music and rearrange it to where it's like they play it on their own. It's like Project Astadi is a really good group of people that love Kingdom Hearts. They make really good music. And this is my favorite track from their latest album, Darkness, which came out last year. Wait, I believe, right? I think. Yeah. Either way, go buy it. It's on Bandcamp and other websites like Amazon, Google. I don't know. Go buy it. It's a good album. It's really good. Anyway, let's just get started, shall we? All right. I'm gonna be cutting the desktop audio here for a minute. God, why is it always so hard trying to find videos that, like... Okay, that's good. Alright. Okay. Alright, it was a pain in the ass to, try and figure out how to play this, because it's a... how should I explain this? Like, it was a pain in the ass trying to, figure out how to, you know, get this to work, because YouTube... Whoops. Because YouTube isn't very good when it comes to, well, I guess I should say it's OBS. It's not YouTube's fault. OBS doesn't really have a method for capturing videos by themselves, if that makes sense. Like basically what you're seeing right now is the display capture, but it's cropped to where it just includes the video. And I think that'll work. I think. But again, I don't know. But anyway, as I said, the video link for this is in the description, and just trying to think like what else I can describe. Oh, Fatal Frame 1 does not have subtitles for some bizarre reason. Does not have subtitles, so I'm gonna try my best to keep quiet over cutscenes and other things, but it's not a guarantee. Oh, I'm nervous. I'm not gonna lie, I'm nervous. Let me cut the display real quick, just to see how the, okay. Alright, it's looking good. Looking good. Alright, so chat is... I still have chat up. Oh, dear. Alright, I do have 3 tabs up. 2 of them are YouTube. One's for the video itself, and one's for the dashboard, because I like to have that up, because it gives me less anxiety. And I do have Twitter up. But that is about it. So, get your drinks, your popcorn, whatever snacks you want to watch for this, because it's gonna be a long one, and I don't know how long it's gonna be, because I know I know that on the timer it says 4 hours and 45 minutes, but there are gonna be times where I'm gonna be pausing to give information out without like missing stuff. So and yes, there will be an intermission at some point in the halfway. I think at some point at excuse me. I think at the halfway point we'll have an intermission. That way we can take a break, take bathroom breaks or whatnot. And yeah, so let's get started, shall we?
I wonder how long it's been since
Okay. Let me clarify some things. First off, this is a PlayStation, I believe a PlayStation 2 game that was very early in the PS2 life cycle. I mean, it says here it came out in 2001. So there's that. This is English voice acting, and no, it doesn't get better. I mean, at least in this game, it does not get better. It's pretty bad. I mean, the voice acting does get better in 2 and 3, but it's not spectacular. This is easily the worst of it. And, yeah, so there's that. I mean, I think there is an option to, I think there are people who've put up the Japanese version, the Japanese voice acting of Fatal Frame up on YouTube, but the thing is that first off, I don't know if the first Fatal Frame game has it, and two, I don't believe you can have Japanese voice acting on while the rest of the game is in English. So we're stuck with monotonous and drawn out voice acting. Voice acting, quote unquote. So yeah. Anyway, also, you may have seen a pop-up above the top left-hand corner. That was me turning the volume down so that I didn't get my ears blown out. So, yeah. Did he just cut himself off into the I wonder? I never noticed that. Fuck your tutorial. Wait a minute. If this guy's going through, like, because that is, like, page turning. Oh, God. If he goes through the notes, oh, shit, I might have to start going in between wiki here. Oh. I don't know if this is a completionist thing. This person might go for all the photos and notes and stuff. Although I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't. That is that camera he just interacted with. That's the save point. And this little thing right here, that is your, what the hell is it called? Your gauge to determine whether ghosts are near. This is your health bar, this blue thing, and that's the amount of film you have left over that particular kind of film. You saw the guy earlier pick up type 14. That is the most common type of film you can get in this game. It's basically like normal, I think. And at the save point, you can actually restock on that film. I think this is the only game where you can actually restock on film at the save point. So, anyway, take note of all the ropes here. They are important to the game story. Alright, that's also a thing of gameplay. You saw the thing light up here in orange. Orange usually means there's a spirit near you, and you either have to fight it or you have to take a picture of it. And I think you saw earlier that the thing flashed blue. That means there's something you have to take a picture of, either for completionist's sake or for puzzle's sake. Rope hallway man. Remember that man because he is important. And yes, the game is, this one section here is only in black and white. The rest is in color. Man looking down. Oh, one more thing I want to clarify. See, that's what I mean when I say the gauge will flash blue if there's a photo you need to take. Angry man. Those kinds of photos, I think, are just completionist things. Plus, they give you points, which we'll probably get into once the protagonist switches over to our main protagonist. Yes, this is a decoy. But if you saw the date on there, which was September 24th, 1986, yes, this game, well, at least the first 4 games actually take place in the 80s. I don't know what year Fatal Frame 5 takes place in. I'm assuming modern. But yeah, the first 4 games... Oh. Voice acting's great, isn't it? Beware the woman of many hands. Oh, he's not skipping through this. That's interesting. That's just tutorial stuff. I'm not reading that out loud. Alright. Main combat. What? Okay. Alright, the kanji that's going up into the bottom right here is your charge meter. And... I believe... when the reticle here I think it's in this game? I think if the reticle turns red, that means the ghost is ready to attack, and that's a good chance to hit it. Alright, you saw these 796 spirit points flash up. That's basically your kind of currency, but it's only for upgrading your camera, I believe. Alright, now this is the... Alright, this right here where the spirit turns blue... Alright, there's actually 2 different animations for that. If it just dispels like that, that means the ghost is going to return. If the ghost turns into a blue flame and it goes into your camera, that means that that ghost has been, I believe, successfully exorcised. This is the only game that does that kind of thing, which admittedly I liked, because it's like, oh, well, we successfully helped that ghost out or whatnot. I believe that particular ghost, though, is just a... I think it's just like fodder or something. I don't remember if it can be successfully exorcised or if it's just like, you know, common enemy. Anyway. Wait, 2 weeks? The strangling ritual, first night. Okay. I was curious, so I decided to look up uh stuff. Alright, so this is our main protagonist, Miku Hinasaki. Interestingly enough, I believe that her outfit here changes depending on which version you play. I believe in I'm assuming this is I guess the American version and the European version, she wears this outfit, which is I believe is indicative of her being a university student, whereas in Japan and possibly other countries, she wears a schoolgirl uniform, which I believe is indicative of her being in high school, but I believe it's third year, because I think in this game she is 17. Yeah. I'm on the wiki right now, and I also looked up voice actors here. Her Japanese voice actor is someone called Rika Wakusawa. Don't know who that is. And she has two different voice actors because she does appear in another game after this. Well, actually, she appears in 3 games, but I guess she only speaks in in her second appearance. So, her first, actually, I believe her English voice actor is the same. I don't know. Well, anyway, it says here that her first voice actor in this game is Rumiko Varnes, and then in the third game it's Kim My Guest, who I believe is an actual voice actress. Oh shit. Not spoiling that. And anyway, so that guy that we were with for a little bit, that was her older brother named Mafuyu. The stupidest motherfucker ever. And yeah. Alright. His Japanese voice actor is Junichi Kanemaru, and his English voice actor for this game only is Dominic Allen. Alright, so gonna be keeping updates on the wiki in case we need them. Alright, so several things. Flashing back to Mafuyu, those 3 people we saw in his flashback, those are important for the first chapter, and for why... Okay. This game is divided up into 4 nights, which they call chapters. We're in the first night currently, and the first, I think we just exited the prologue, and that's about it. All right, so basically, as Miku said, she is here to look for Mafuyu because it's been 2 weeks, although the wiki says 9 days, which is less than 2 weeks. That since Mafuyu disappeared. And I believe that they do explain as to what the deal is with Miku and Mafuyu, like why they live together solely, because it was after their mom died. and they both have powers that, as Miku says, to see things that others can't see and all that. But actually, there's a reason for that. It'll get explained both in later on in this game and in the next game. But I'm not going to tell you about that just yet. Spoilers, So it's been about 2 weeks. So it's been 9 days. It was September 24th. I can't do math in my head, which means it's probably the beginning of October. We're accurate, guys! Alright, so that little girl that appeared behind Miku, she's important. Really important. Herbal medicine, that is your main source of healing in these games. And see what I mean when I told you that this would all be in be in color for the rest of the game? I don't know why Mifuyu's has to be only in black and white. Wait, okay. Oh yeah. Okay. And I think it's only in this game where if you see blue flames just floating there, that's what happens. And that's the only part that gets subtitles. That's the only part that gets subtitles. For whatever reason. I don't know. Research notes. Alright, September 12th. Now this is another rope. And another rope! Oh boy, I'm gonna be pausing, I feel like, a lot for this video. And we're only 10 minutes in. Oh dear. I picked up my brother's camera. Mom's old camera. Mom had this with him. He had this with him. Mifuyu's notebook. Alright, so that woman you just saw a glimpse there in the mirror, that's our big bad, ladies and gentlemen. We'll learn more about her as this game goes on. Alright, Himuro Mansion Investigation. Alright. And yes, I am going to be taking the time to read this out. Himuro Mansion was once the home of a large landowner that controlled vast areas of land. They also say that the site held some special significance that had to do with Shinto rituals of the region. I couldn't find any detailed books about these Shinto rituals, though. The last master of the Himuro family line massacred his entire household. Later, another family that tried to live there disappeared. Because of incidents like these, nobody visits the mansion today, and it lies in ruins. We are going to learn about these two as the game goes on. The hell was that? Excuse me for a minute. Alright, sorry about that. I heard a knock and I was like, oh, I wonder who's here. I looked all around, no one. Okay, I'm going either nuts or there's a ghost. Alright, as I was saying. Alright, going back to this. Maybe that's why there aren't any accounts of the Shinto rituals, and why the exact location of the place isn't recorded anywhere. Alright, September 24th. I've had a bad feeling ever since I came to this mansion. I'm leaving notes in this notebook just in case anything happens to me. I've got to find Mr. Takamine and the others fast. I hope it's not too late. Oh, believe me, it is. Spoiler alert, it is. Also, if you hear that constant noise, that's me readjusting myself in my chair. What the fuck happened there? Man on a beam. God, I forgot how drab this game looks. Oh. Bro's shadow. Alright. That was Mafuyu, by the way. And yes, you are going to be seeing glimpses of him throughout the game. There's actually a reason for that. I will say, however, he isn't dead. He isn't dead. There's a reason as to why he vanishes like a ghost, though. I don't know if they explain it until the end of the game, but if they don't, I'll explain it after that. After this is done. Also, I think that was my brother coming up. More Type 14 film. You're supposed to go up the stairs. Excuse me. Oh, time to save. It's like, this is getting spooky. Time to save. I think a lot of people determine Fatal Frame 2 to be the scariest game. But to be honest, I like to think that each game is scary in its own way, if that makes sense. Hopefully the stream is looking okay. I think it is. No drop frames yet, but for about an hour in, and we're probably going to get a frame drop at some point. Alright. And for anyone wondering, yes, this is where we're gonna be spending the entirety of the game in, is just in this mansion. Hallway Man. I'll pull up the specs on him once we learn more about him. Okay. I gotta remember. I don't know if this is a speed run. I doubt it's a speed run, but the guy treats it like it is. Okay, I don't know if that was part of the game or if that was just my ear fucking up. Did anyone else hear mumbling? Man at screen. God, I hate that they don't put subtitles for this. Oh dear. This is gonna be a trend, isn't it? He's going back to the save point. I mean, then again, I mean, to be honest, that's okay. I mean, I'm pretty much like that as well, where it's like, you know, if anything significant happens, I want to make sure I save after that, you know? Very precautious. That's fine. You saw the menu pop up there. I don't know if it's available in this game, but I do know that in subsequent games, there's actually scares in the menu, which I actually thought was pretty nice. They reused that bell sound effect so much in this game. Oh, nope. I know what to do. That's what I mean when I say that if you see the... that if you see the blue light pop up in that bottom right-hand corner, that means there's a picture you need to take. Either for completion... well, maybe not completionist's sake. But for puzzles, and I believe hidden ghosts. I should have been saying that before. Gotta go save again. Again, I'm not making fun of the guy. I understand their precaution very well. It's just... Man, I hope this guy actually played Fatal Frame before they recorded this video. Because if not, you were being really precautious. Another blue flame. God, why does this guy sound like a grown-up Shaggy? Seriously, I can't find the key, man! All we need is a dog and he'd be complete. More herbs. There's something glowing, though. News clip. Hey, don't do that. Alright, well, time for me to do my fucking... Let's see, am I hitting the right thing? Probably not. Let's see. Alright. Okay. I want to read this. Oh, wow. Does not give you much time to react, does he? Late yesterday, a human body with no limbs was found in Himuro Mountain, located in the southern region of the prefecture. The body's hands, feet, and head were all torn off. The police are investigating the case as a murder and accident. The body has not been identified, but it's believed to be a man around the age of 30. The police are also taking into consideration the fact that a body mutilated in the same manner was found in the same location 15 years ago. I put the news article in my file. Wandering man. Jesus. AC just turned on. Type 37. I believe that is stronger film than the Type 14. Think of it as Type 14 Mark 1. Oh god. I thought my keyboard was gonna fall. That's a tape player. Dead man's body. That dead stare. Okay. You saw that the guy picked up a tape recorder with the tape. That is that is something you have to access through the menu, and then you have to go on the tape recorder. I don't know if this guy's actually going to play the tapes though. I thought they would have immediately after they got the tapes, but if they don't, I might have to look that up. All right. Fuck. I am currently on Beyond the Camera Lens wiki, and it is very detailed in that they do have transcripts. So, white tape 1, I believe, is the tape that was picked up. Yep. It says, September 9th, 5:40 p.m. The mansion was nowhere to be seen on the map, so we finally had to ask the locals how to find it. They told us that Himuro Mansion had been empty for several decades now. The same ones who told us where it was also warned us not to come here, which was quite disconcerting. Actually, you know what I should have done is I should have said this in the same monotonous tone. September 9th, 5:40 p.m. The mansion was nowhere to be seen on the map, so we finally had to ask the locals how to find it. They told us that Himuro Mansion had been empty for several decades now. The same ones who told us where it was also warned us not to come here, which was quite disconcerting. I remember that specifically because of the way he said disconcerting. Sorry about that. It was quite disconcerting, guys. Don't you believe me? This game's voice acting is great to riff on. But again, it's not the guy's fault. I think he was just doing what the voice director told him to do. Because again, I don't think voice acting can be inherently bad. It just depends on how you're directed. Man at Window. These are great titles for photos, by the way. More herbs. I don't remember if they ever clarified on what was in the herbal medicine. I don't remember why I feel like it was ginseng. Oh. If you hear that audio cue, that means there's a photo to take. Sup? You do see the health bar up in the top left? That's how much health they've got. He has not been exorcised. The camera began to glow with mystical power. The camera seal! And more white tapes! Power-ups! That's what the spirit points are for. The fuck is going on outside? Alright, white tape 2. Gonna look that up. Alright. Oh, that's interesting. Alright, let me read this out loud. September 9th, 9:40 p.m. It seemed dangerous to walk through the mountain at night, so we decided to spend the night here and continue our work. I've been through several rooms already. Unlike the exterior, the interior is still in quite good shape. A little earlier, I thought I saw a white shadowy figure of a woman in the hallway near the entrance. I'll keep track of such sightings and publish them in a later account. Apparently, according to the wiki here, there's a note. At the end of the Japanese version of this tape, a female voice can be heard to say, "You can't escape." Did not know that. By the way, I don't know if it was noticeable because I didn't call attention to it, but I believe if you look at the man's wrists, you'll see that there are rope marks on them. We'll figure out why that is in a little bit. Man, I'm balancing my keyboard in my lap here to make sure I don't miss anything. Hopefully I can still be picked up. I think I am. Woman in kimono. I could not see shit. I guess I could finish this off. Oh, sugar. Hey dude, sup? If you can't hear it enough, he's saying help me. Alright, if you pause the video right there, you can see little black lines on his wrists. Hasn't been successfully exorcised yet. I don't remember if you have to fight the guy a total of 3 or 4 times before you find out what happened to him. You do get a map at this mansion. Let's see. God, we're not even a half hour. That's not good. Gotta save again. Alright, I'm not explaining this shit. Seriously, it's just power-up stuff. Excuse me. I did have dinner, like, just a little before I started the stream, so... Sorry about that. Man in closet. Standing man. There's that noise again. You know, to be honest, it kind of just sounds like my dad's stomach when it makes noise. It's like, hey dad, what's up? Editor's photo. Man behind Jesus. God, he's got some nasty ass teeth. You can't take photos of them when the reticle is blue. It's just more effective when it's red. You get more damage that way. Oh man, you were wasting way too many photos, my guy. What the hell? Anyone else hear that help me as a girl's voice? Zero shot. The rope. God. I believe... Oh my god. The fuck is going on with the camera here, guys? He has been successfully exorcised! Spirit Stone, that upgrades your camera. Alright. Let me explain to you who that person was. His name is Koji Ogata. He was 32 years old. We don't know his Japanese voice actor, but he's voiced by Matt Lagan. And apparently it says here he did have a daughter he left behind. But that's only mentioned in the novel. There are actually, I think there are novelizations of this game? Games. And Koji was the person behind the white tapes. So imagine his voice saying, disconcerting. Sorry. Oh, I forgot to mention, I was laughing earlier. If you hear me, like, just go, like that, it was because, like, when Koji was saying, like, hey, it was just so, like, hey. It's just like, what the fuck was that? It unlocked. Guys, I need you to be here for me. Research scrap. Fuck you, I read it. Secret rituals of the Himuro family. Many rituals and customs have been passed down through generations of the Himuro family. Most of them are lost. The only things we have left now are some documents that record these rituals as a legend. Hardly any of the oral I keep wanting to say oral history remains. This is because all Himuro family members are dead, and those who were close to the family have kept quiet about the ritual. One ritual in particular, performed on December 13th, is shrouded in mystery. People who live near the mansion stayed inside on that particular day, and even now, it's considered bad luck to leave the windows open on that date. I can only assume that this is due to the cruel nature of the ritual, but the truth remains unknown. Stone mirrors. That's your, basically your get out of jail free card. If your health bar goes down to 0 and you have a stone mirror, that revives you to full health. However, you can only carry one at a time, so... Another save point. Audio tape! Red tape! Research 1. I gotta remember that. Alright, time for me to look that up. Red notebook scrap. Give me a minute. Let me read this tape first. Oh, fuck my life. There's 4 of them. Alright. Red tape. September 10th, 10:20 a.m. We discovered some disturbing photos in the chest of drawers. Could these be the folklorist's children mentioned in Koji's notes? The photo is quite old and shows some kids playing tag. In the corner of the photo, there's a faint image of a young girl in a white kimono. Her finger is pointed this way, and she looks as if she's making some silent accusation. Save us. Apparently. Now the thing about the red tapes is that there are other voices that can be heard in these tapes. So there is a little girl, I believe, saying, "Save us," in this audio tape. So there's that. Alright. Red notebook scrap. August 20th. It seems a folklorist named Ryozo Munakata was studying about the various rituals passed down at Himuro Mansion. He supposedly left a book of research, but I can't find it anywhere. I wonder if there's a copy in a library somewhere. I can read that. August 30th. I still can't find the book. I'll have Koji Ogata from the editing department do a search for it. I doubt he'll be able to find it, though. That's if he isn't dead. Type 14. Balcony. Also, look at that. I don't know if that's a purposeful shadow of a woman or if it's just like ink blot. I believe there's an herbal med in that thing. Oh, type 37. Okay. Woman at mirror. She is the one who's leaving the red tapes. Red notebook scrap. August 27th. The more I find out about Himuro Mansion, the creepier it gets. I'm sure it's the perfect subject matter for Mr. Takamine's next book, but to be perfectly honest, I don't like this assignment one bit. It gives me a bad feeling. There's no way I want to go to that mansion, but it's my job, right? I guess I'll have to go. And I wouldn't want to waste the chance to work with Mr. Takamine just because of a little bit of uneasiness either. It doesn't help I have this sixth sense for the supernatural either. There's such a thing as knowing too much sometimes. Yep, so this woman's a medium. Who knows? Ugh. Doesn't really help you. Who's that fucking knocking again? Oh my god, that's creepy. Sorry, I just looked over. My Bulbasaur plush is on the floor. When the hell did that happen? Holy crap, that's actually really creepy. Oh, is this the introduction of that ghost? Oh, yeah, okay. This guy's creepy. You don't sound hurried. Alright, now this guy is creepy. He looks like he's wearing black lipstick. Also, look at how long his fucking arms are. Jesus Christ. I actually do not believe this ghost is named. Actually... Oh, he's saying give back. Ah! Still alive. Well, you know what I mean. Undead. Yeah, I do not believe that ghost is named. He does have a significantly larger role in the next chapter. But yeah, I don't believe that guy is named. I actually think he's one of the ghosts that you don't really know a lot of information about. You just know he's got long arms. Red notebook scrap. September 10th, 8 p.m. I clearly saw the image of a woman in front of the mirror near the entrance. She had long hair and a white kimono. There were ropes tied to her arms and legs, and she dragged them along when she walked. I think I heard Koji talk about something like that, too. There's something very wrong about this mansion. Oh, believe me, we'll know about it. There's a dark red stain where the notebook was. Gee, I wonder why that is. Type 14 film. Sacred water. That is a great healing thing. It basically restores a great amount of health. However, I think these are limited, so you have to use them. So, only use them as a last resort. Oh. Just completely ignored that motherfucker. I don't know who this is. This could be like fodder. There's a lot of ghosts in here that you don't really know who they are. They're just fodder, I think. Not exercised. There's that knocking again. Okay, so that knocking I heard before was from the game. That's actually kind of creepy. The fact that, like... Oh, photo. It's on the other side, my bro. Type 37. Come on, there's a fucking... Old strangling ritual. Oh, boy. Alright. Trigger warning. Strangling ritual. On the 13th day of the 12th month, a maiden cut off from the outside roll for 300... cut off from the outside roll for 3,669 long days shall be torn apart to provide power to the rope. The red numbers are important for puzzle. Wandering woman. Red notebook scrap. September 11th, 6:30 a.m. I saw that woman in the white kimono again. She's trying to tell me something. She knows I have this special sense for ghostly things. The woman's name is... Kyrie. So, it's Kyrie, huh? I shouldn't get any closer than this. I don't want to get any closer. I'm scared. You're not getting special voice acting for these notebooks, people. I'll read them out, but that's it. It's like, oh no. Spirit Stone, more upgrades. That is a talisman on the door. Herbs. Oh. Family crest, something. 5 stones document. Give thanks to the 5 gods' protection. Place the stone representing the 5 mirrors in the correct location. Black notebook scrap. This is not belonging to the woman. September 13th, 9:30 a.m. We found Ogata's body. His head, hands, and feet were strangled off. That's not right. It's torn off. What happened to him is just like the strange deaths that occurred here long ago. There was a photo of Ogata near him. In it, there was something that looked like ropes on his neck, arms, and legs. I wonder if it has anything to do with the rope shrine maidens in the legends around here. The girls that had ropes tied to their neck, arms, and legs too. September 13th, 12:10 a.m. Tomoe is acting strangely. She's been mumbling nonsense all morning. Something about ropes. And mirrors. I can't blame her for going to pieces, though, after seeing what happened to Ogata. So yes, the woman in the red jacket that's been leaving the red notebook scraps is named Tomoe. And I guess by order of elimination, the black notebook scraps belong to Mr. Takamine. The old dude. Now, I believe that, I don't know if it was just kind of implied or not, but I think they implied that the reason why Tomoe was with Takamine's group, despite the fact that she was against this place or opposed to going here, was because she had a thing for him. Again, I think it's just implied. It's not like, you know, I don't know. I think it's just a little implied. Hi, Ladybug. Heard a thing go against my light up there. This is one of the puzzles. This is actually kind of cool because you can basically interpret this as a clock, I believe. You can interpret this as like a clock. However, it's one of those weird clocks whereas like you think it's like, okay, well 12, 1, 2, 3 and so on and so forth. No, this is actually 0. Wait. Okay, now I'm confused. Yeah, no. Yeah, I believe this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I might have just fucked up on that. Girl pointing. Dude, it doesn't even look like she's pointing. It looks like she's just holding her hand out. They're like, here's a handout. Herbs. Oh man, this is probably gonna be a drinking game with how many times I say herbs. More Type 37. I forget, has this guy just been using 14 or if it's been 15? The hell is that noise? Oh, okay, that's what. It's the photo, it's the location in the photo we took earlier. That's literally the puzzles. Seductress. Where? Where is this supposed seductress? Sorry, I am a little bit. I did just wake up like 3 hours ago, so I'm a little still trying to wake up a little bit. Spirit Stone. How far are we into this? Oh my god, we're about an hour into this. Some people may be wondering, why does Miku take such a long time to go through doors or up and down ladders? I believe those are loading times disguised as thingy-majiggies. Holy shit. Sorry, I'm on Twitter right now because I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of boring just to see, you know, point A, point B shit. So yeah, I am on Twitter. Don't worry though. I'm not completely out of this. It's just funny though that it's just like, oh yeah, Pokemon Sword and Shield is doing a 24-hour live stream and barely anything's going on. I'm not interested. Oh. Oh, it's the same dude. I love that you can hear whispering. Not expelled. Expelled, exorcised. Motherfucker. Alright, that's fine, that's fine. I'll get to it whenever I get to it. Whew. No more talisman. God, I'm trying to lock my phone so it doesn't waste power, and it's like, nope. Just refuses. Outside! Woman on porch. Oh, hi, baby. Water wheel. That's the next place to go. Follow me to where I can kill you. By the way, I think if you can notice, there is blood trail. Black notebook scrap. Alright. September 13th, 3 p.m. Tomoe's condition is getting worse and worse. She can't stop shaking and she keeps mumbling the same words over and over. I don't know if what's happening is anything supernatural or not, but in any case, I think we'd better leave as soon as possible. Tomoe is in such bad shape, she can't even move. I guess I'll have to look for a way out of here myself. Even if we waited for help, I doubt anyone would ever come looking for us. Sorry about that. Dolls! Woman in atrium. Save me. Red tape. Fuck. Woman in pain. I couldn't even tell what the hell that was. Alright. Red tape. September 11th, 8:16 p.m. We looked all over the mansion, but we still couldn't find Koji. While true that this mansion is huge, I'm certain we would have found him by now. Could he have already left us? He's been saying something about more rope since we took some photos yesterday. There is a ghost saying it's too late for him, too late for us, and then they just laugh. Oh, for God's sakes. What are you doing? I believe the spirits... Actually, I don't think the spirit stones are upgrade items. I think they're more like help items. To aid you in your battle against the ghosts. Okay, now this was actually a fucked up scene right here. By the way, I think these games are rated M for mature. So, yeah, we're watching a 17 plus game. Also, there's Tomoe. Oh, fuck. So she died. And he saw it. Oh. Oh, the voice acting is superb in this. Red Tape 3. Okay. September 12th, 9 a.m. I found Koji. His death was just like the one in the mountain village. His hands and limbs were severed. I can't believe what's happening. His hands and limbs. Bitch, it should be his neck and limbs. Aren't limbs just basically hands and feet? Anyway, if you couldn't hear what Takamine said when I was laughing, he just said, Kyrie. Woman pulled in. A lit lantern. Stone mirror. Actually, I believe this place is actually important for optional stuff. Type 37. Oh dear, please don't tell me you're going all the way back to save. I might start fast forwarding past that. Huh. I thought there was a boss fight in the water well. Water wheel well? I don't know what it's called. Sorry for yawning so much. Again, it's only been about 4 hours since I woke up, so. The hell was that? Alright, gotta go all the... Alright, sorry about that. I do want to, like, keep the stream short. Well, you know what I mean. So I think we are gonna have to start, woman turning. I think we are gonna have to start, fast forwarding past save points and stuff. It's just like, yep, she's saying the same thing. Also, welcome to the doll room. This is a super important place in the next chapter. September 12th, 1:45 p.m. My sixth sense is telling me some children are playing here. I can't see them, but they keep calling to me. Are they playing tag? Or hide and seek, maybe? They might be the children in that photo. September 12th, 4:30 p.m. There were human heads in that room. So many of them. They were cut off by the Himuro family master. They were all trying to tell me something. I never should have come here. I should have trusted that sixth sense of mine. Just call it like your ghost sense or something. Stop saying sixth sense. Old ball on the shelf. A woman with long hair is being very creepy in the corner. Oh no, this was actually kind of a creepy photo, I believe. Oh wait, no, wrong thing I'm thinking of. I think it's that photo. Hello! Child onlooker. Those stock sound effects. These children are going to be important in the next chapter. They're just like... This is just an appetizer for what to come. Wow. Crawling ghosts! Well, we've been going for almost 2 hours and no problems so far. You know, I was actually thinking about streaming this in 720p. Not expelled. Exercised. I was thinking about streaming this in 720p, but I was like, I don't know if that's a good idea. I mean, my computer might melt, or my internet might fuck up. So I just decided, nah. By the way, we are Oh, I thought we were watching this in 720p. Well, 480p is fine too. I mean, so long as I could see what's going on. Alright. Again, as I said, we're gonna be skipping through some stuff. What was that? Woman who jumps. Oh, this ghost is a good ghost. I like this ghost. This is a staple in Fatal Frame. Because I love... Okay, this ghost is one of my favorites. We don't know anything about her, but she can be fucking scary if she faces the front. She just does a quick 180 to face you. And she is known as the Broken Neck Woman. This ghost I know for sure cannot be exorcised. Seriously, I love that ghost. I mean, she is fucking creepy because, at least in this game, she just does that sudden 180 and you're just like, what the fuck? You know? More saving. Oh, alright, we're an hour. Oh my god. We're an hour and a minute in. So we got less than 4 hours. Man turning. That is Takamine. And I believe that was a mirror. Why does this guy have the haircut of George Washington? Seriously, did you see those mutton chops? Lighter! That's important. Black notebook scrap. September 14th, 10 a.m. The woman that Tomoe called Kirie looks just like the descriptions of the rope shrine maiden in the legends. I think I heard the door open. And there's a strong resemblance, too, between the way Tomoe and Ogata died and the manner of the deaths in the folklore. So that woman is the rope shrine maiden, is she? Woman at corner. Oh dear, come on. Please don't save. Oh. Red notebook scrap. Something's coming this way. From deep within the mansion. Oh wait, I didn't even... Oh, okay. Okay, I was like, wait, did we skip a page? No. A coldness. It's colder than anything I've ever felt. I don't know anymore if this is a dream or real. Whoops, that's 10 seconds. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, that's gonna be handy. Oh no, this place is kind of creepy. This waterway here. Herbs. Yeah, this place is fucking creepy. Cause it's cramped and you can have ghosts following you. Which is like that baby? Oh, I think there's Tomoe. Yep. Oh, come on, my guy. You gotta get him in the orange reticle. You can't waste photos. Alright. If it's expelled. Nope. Not the last one. Oh, fuck. Alright. Last red tape. Since I met that girl, I've seen many strange visions. All the ghosts in the mansion howl and scream at me. I don't think they'll ever let me out of this mansion. I don't even know how long I can hold on to my sanity. Anyway, I'm leaving this tape. If ever someone listens to this, please, tell me what has happened to me. Well, you died. Still, I hope it's just a dream. Ghosts say just leave and suffer and ineligible nonsense. Oh, apparently this place is called the fish tank room. What kind of fish tank is this? I'm calling this the waterway. Red notebook scrap. A little girl in a white kimono keeps pleading to me. I can't keep my mind focused, but her voice rings in my head and won't leave. But what does she want me to do for her? I can't even get out of this mansion anymore. Broken. 5 pieces. The mirror. Tell me, Mr. Takamine, the way to break the curse. Tell me, honey. No, we're not doing that. I think he's trying to find the photo op. Dude, there's a reason why the light blue thing is a thing. Like, I know you hear the audio cue, but for real, just walk around until you find it. Oh, hey! I saw it! That light blue stuff. Oh, maybe I was wrong. Monk into dark. Oh, okay. I thought it was that light blue thing. God, half the time I can't even tell, like if he's saving or not. Nailed tight. Ah! Fuck, I saw it! Alright, research scrap. The legend of the Holy Mirrors, the mirrors of the 5 gods. The Holy Mirrors, held in 5 shrines in this region, are most commonly known as the mirrors of the 5 gods. The legend tells that the 5 gods, before leaving this land, created these mirrors as a means of protecting the village. Since some legends mention another mirror, the story is that all 5 mirrors were used together in a ritual to fend off a huge disaster. Whether this was the calamity or not is not known. We'll learn more about that later. It is not known whether the ritual mentioned above is related in any way to the one performed by the Himuro family, but there's the correlation of the mirrors. However, the actual existence of the legendary Holy Mirror, one complete mirror, hasn't been confirmed, and it's not known what the legend is based on. Oh god. Gnat's back. I've been dealing with a gnat in my that loves to get in my face. Like, constantly. Anyway, my brother should be getting off of work. Dad said he might be getting off at 9. Alright, just in case. He might be going back to save. Yep. How'd I fucking know? Well, my ass is killing me. Alright, I think this is where the boss fight is. For Tomoe. Hi, Ladybug. Heard that. There it is again. Oh. Oh, it's not a ladybug. It's a gnat. That's a stone. Not a carving. Oh, what? I thought this was where the boss fight was. Anyway, we are now 2 hours into this. Oh. Suicide warning. She's important in the next chapter. Actually, this woman is not only important in the second chapter, she's also important in the second game. In what way, I'm not gonna tell you. You'll just have to remember it. Oh, shit. Blinded woman. You'll also learn about her in the next chapter. And from that glimpse you saw of her, it's gruesome. Female head. Oh, this is one of the sillier ghosts. Yeah, this is one of the sillier ghosts. It's just like, you're literally fighting a disembodied head. I mean, granted, it is kind of creepy when it just, like, zooms in on you for the attack, but it's pretty fucking silly. And I don't think she can be exercised either. Back here again. Man in backyard. I will admit, I kind of like this area just because of the falling leaves. It's kind of nice. Although I do... The fuck was that? Girl pleading. Never heard that before. What? There's an item, Miku. Please, honey. Miku, there's a honey, come on. Please. I can tell this guy's kind of getting frustrated. It's like, come on, it's not the well, it's the fucking item on top of it, honey. There we go, blue tape. I believe that is Takamine's audio tape. the fuck? 42? Bitch, this guy looks like he's in his 50s. Alright. Whoops, that's the privacy policy. No, don't take me back. There we go. Alright, blue tape 1. September... Oh, wait. Gotta get into the right voice. September 12th, 3:20 p.m. I know this sounds crazy, but there's something here besides us in this mansion. I've seen it myself. It was a woman in a white kimono. Something is definitely happening here. Have we unknowingly awakened something? Or perhaps we've been lured here to die. Girl turning. But yeah, I kind of like this area. Seriously, this guy looks like he's in his 50s. What kind of 40-year-old man has white hair already? You must be under some extreme stress, my guy. He follows the anime logic. If you undergo extreme trauma, your hair will turn white. And you know what? That's actually a goddamn plot point in the next game. Believe it or not. I'll point it out as soon as you see it. Oh, there's my brother. Here's Injun. Oh wait, maybe this is the boss area for Tomoe. Am I right? Yep. Tell him everything. And it's like, tell him what? Knowing my brother, he probably brought his friends with him. Or they're just gonna come up here like the bums they are. And I know that some people may think, oh, that's mean, why would you say that? They're literally bums. They don't fucking work and they hang out at our house all night. The fuck was that? Was she laughing? Tell me why. Oh. Oh. Good thing I noticed that. Internet shot to bed for a little bit. It's always whenever someone comes home. Seriously, it's always whenever someone comes home that, like, the internet just completely just dies for a little bit. Alright, that was Tomoe, and she's been exorcised. Little thing about her. Her name is, of course, Tomoe Hirasaka. She was the assistant to Mr. Takamine, but was also an aspiring writer. She was 28. We don't know who her Japanese voice actress is, but her English voice actor is Bianca Allen. Don't know who she is. And that was that. Alright, I might take this time to go tell my brother, like, hey, please be quiet. I'm streaming. because he did get off of work. So in a way, you could take this as an intermission. You know, take a bathroom break, get some drinks, get some food, whatever. It's a little bit of an intermission, so I'll actually make a quick thing here. Okay. Let me just... Alright. So, here's your intermission. Again, take this time to go to the bathroom, get some drinks, get some food. Whatever it is you guys need, take it. I'll be right back. Alright. Took a little bit of a break. Had to talk to my brother for a little bit. And I was right, he brought one of his friends over who's a fucking bum. Oh man. That's also been the other thing. That's also been another thing that's just been kind of like plaguing me. It's just like my brother's friends. Look, I know I'm pretty sure I've talked about them before, but holy fuck. Seriously, like, they are legit bums. They're 18, they don't have school, they don't have a job, and they just hang out here all night. Believe me, if my dad let them, they would hang out all day too, just sleeping, and it's just like, it's annoying, seriously. And it's just like, it's so weird, the fact that, like, they don't even hang out. Like, it's like, my brother's friends are here, but yet all they do is just sit out in the living room and just play on my brother's PlayStation. Seriously, they play his PlayStation more than my brother does, and he's the one who bought it with his own money. Like, and my brother will go to sleep, you know, at midnight or whatnot, because he has work in the morning, and they'll just be out there continuing to, like, play or whatnot. It's just like, what kind of friends are these? You know, it's like, why did they just continue to be here when my brother rarely, you know, sits with them? It's like, it's like, you know? But anyway, I explained that because they love to play online for whatever fucking reason. They can't do it at someone else's house. And so the internet's probably going to be crapping the bed at multiple points. I can't do anything about that. I can't kick them out and all that. The best we could do is just, like, just sit and bear through it. Anyway, let's just get back into it. I got myself something to eat. I don't know if I'll eat it just now, though, because I'm gonna need to talk, and chocolate is not good for talking. So let's get back into it, shall we? Oh, there's a save point. I didn't realize that. Anyway, we're 2 hours and 20 minutes into the stream, and we're not even an hour and a half into this. This is what I mean when I say, like, these are gonna take forever. Black notebook scrap. Alright. September 14th, 8 p.m. In the materials Tomoe gathered for me, there's a paragraph about 5 pieces of mirror passed down through the Himuro family for generations. These pieces were said to seal off the Hellgate and protect the region from a great disaster. They might have something to do with the current hellish situation. 5 holy mirrors and shrines around the area all broke in a small earthquake the other day. When I heard about it, it gave me the idea for this next work of mine. I think I brought a news article about it with me when I came here. It says there are only 5 holy mirrors in existence. But according to some legends, there is another, the true holy mirror. The folklorist also mentions this in his research documents, the ones I found here in the mansion. I think I dropped the research documents somewhere when I was trying to escape that cursed woman. Here are my theories. I think that the 5 mirrors that were destroyed in the earthquake the other day had the role of watching over the true holy mirror. I don't think it was the earthquake that broke the 5 holy mirrors in the shrines. I think it was a signal that the seal on the Hellgate that the Himuro True Holy Mirror provides had broken for some reason. The 5 mirrors were trying to warn us. I don't know if that was a typo or if I just read that wrong. This place is kind of cool too. Yes, those are monkeys. For whatever fucking reason, this place has monkeys. gets spooked. I think this is still set outside, but I do like that there's like a torii gate and then they have like the trees with the shrine stuff on them. I kind of like this area. Standing man. Nope. Warped man. I think these kinds of photos are like, the people that are in them are the developers, I think. I could be wrong. Seriously, this guy does not look like he's in his 40s. Like, he looks like he's in his 50s with the George Washington haircut. Which makes no sense because this man is Asian. What Asian man wants to be interested in art history? You know? Which sounds a little bit racist, but... More film. This is another puzzle. And it's one of those annoying, like, slide puzzles, but the funny thing is that you have a limited number of turns. But it's easy enough where it's just like you just gotta match the tiles to the corresponding symbols. By the way, this looks like an upside down pentagram. Also, look at that huge spot on the ground there. Uh-oh. Oh, that's kind of nice. He actually tried to look up. He might be going back to save, so have my key on the forward... My fingers on the forward key. Just in case. Oh, hello. I believe we're about done with this chapter. Blue Tape 2. Is she the one causing this disaster? All of those earlier deaths. Koji, Tomoe, all of them? Am I the next to die? The rope shrine maiden ritual, as told of in legend. Both arms, legs, and the neck. It is said when all 5 are marked, the curse is complete. Ropes are beginning to appear on my photo. I'm running out of time. And that's the last of the blue tape. So. Crucified man. Boss fight. Yep, boss fight. I believe after this boss fight, there's only one other cutscene and we're done with chapter 1. So this man was crucified, eh? You know, I was gonna bring this up in the beginning. I did actually do a Let's Watch series a long time ago. I don't even know if it's still up on the internet anymore. But the Let's Watch series I did was basically me basically reacting to holy shit. Well, there's your stone mirror. But was basically me like reacting to horror movies for the month of October. And that was it was kind of fun. The thing is it was on a different streaming website. I don't even know if it's still functioning anymore. But the movies I remember watching were, I believe, Sinister, Not, wait. Was it Sinister or Insidious? Another movie and something called Six Souls. I mentioned Six Souls by name because basically it was a red box horror movie. Oh, he's been exorcised. But yeah. Oh, all right. Let me read this real quick. I'm about to go to the shrine deep within Himuro Mansion, where they say a piece of the true holy mirror is kept. The curse has already left its mark on my 4 limbs. There's no escaping it. About the only thing left now that I can do is try to reseal the Hellgate. It's my last hope. I've already found 4 of the Buddha statues I need to get a piece of the mirror, and I've managed to find an old document that tells of the location of the 5th statue. Make observance to the Buddha at the base of the large gate, so that the souls of the piteous maidens can reach up to the heavens. If all goes well, no one will ever have to read these notes, and I can use them toward the content of my next book. In closing, I would like to thank my assistant and my partner, Tomoe Hirasaka. Well, that didn't work, did it? If it weren't for the words she left with me, I wouldn't have been able to complete this, my final work. If I don't return, please give her a decent burial. Signed, Junsei Takamine, September 15th. Well, obviously, they didn't... Also, I love that he didn't mention Koji at all in that. Just like, by the way, what about this guy? I guess his daughter's not gonna fucking know about what happened to him. He's just gonna be like, well, Daddy left me. Never came back. But anyway, so Six Souls was a Redbox horror movie, and it was basically about this woman who, I don't remember, was a therapist or a detective, and she meets this man that's supposed to have, like, dissociative identity disorder, and it turns out that, nope, he's just possessed by this vengeful old man. And you know what the kicker of it is? Is that basically, it's basically, I don't know if this is what it was meant to be, but it was basically just like a jab at Christianity, or maybe at other non-Christian religions. Oh. Hello. Okay. But yeah, so it's like... Headless Buddha. 5 Buddhas document. No, fuck you, I can read that. Let me read it. Stop! Okay. Bury the rope maiden. Place the 5 Buddha statues of the damaged limbs. Whatever. I can't read it. It's too faded. As I was saying, get the stone mirror because you lost one. Is that, basically, I don't know if it was a jab at non-Christian religions, but basically, like, this man who's possessed by this vengeful spirit basically goes after people that don't believe in God. And this comes up because the protagonist's daughter, because the protagonist, she lost her husband recently in the movie, and they left behind, and they had a daughter, and her daughter was a child, like a young child, like, not that young, but just enough to be like, you know, grieving. Hey, Kyrie. Wow! Mouse cursor much? I'll explain what happened there in a minute. And that's the end of chapter 1, guys. By the way, we're now cursed. You don't sound very distressed. Demon tag, second night. Alright, so basically, before I go on with the my story, that scene where Miku was just standing there while Kirie was coming towards her, you can't do anything in that moment. Like, you can try and take a picture of her, but because Kirie is the big bad, you can't fight her. Basically, if you encounter her and she touches you, you're dead. She's a one-hit kill. So yeah, I guess that pretty much just confirmed that, yeah, this person has played Fatal Frame before, the fact that they didn't even try to get away, and are just like, you know what, fuck it. Alright, so, child on porch. So going back to my story, so basically, the daughter, oh, never mind, come on. Alright, Lady's Diary scrap. June 10th. Mikoto really seems to like this mansion. She's playing demon tag here with her neighborhood friends again today. I guess a big mansion is the perfect place for kids to play. But for people in my sickly condition, it's a little bit too big. June 15th. Today was a wonderful day. My husband, my daughter, and I took a walk in the mountains. I'm feeling pretty good these days, and I was even able to walk quite a distance today. I had so much fun. So yeah, the daughter, you know, just lost her father, and the mother makes it a note. Oh, that's a scroll. It looks like it's a picture of demon tag. So the daughter lost faith in God, and basically, I think she let it slip to, oops, and I think she let it slip. Oh, Mafuyu's note. I must have been passed out. I'm afraid it's too late to help Mr. Takamine. If only I had come to sooner. No, I think he just died like a month before you got there, my bro. The spirits in this mansion are very powerful. The force behind this curse must be here somewhere, and I'm going to start looking for it right now. This dialogue is great. Now I know you're here somewhere, my Oni-chan. As I was saying before, so, and I think the protagonist let it slip to the man that, like, oh yeah, my daughter doesn't believe in God because, you know, in her mind, God took her dad away. And that's a perfectly valid, like, and that's a perfectly valid, reason. It's like, I mean, because, like, I think they said they were pretty religious before the accident. And so the daughter losing faith in God because, you know, she believes that God took her dad away, that's perfectly valid. It's a perfectly understandable reason. So the bad guy is now after her daughter, and the protagonist takes her Blind demon ritual. I can't speak today. Blind demon ritual. On the 26th day, the 11th month, or November 26th, in preparation for the strangling ritual 10 years later, choose a maiden with holy power. She should be past the age of 7 years, 9 months, and 25 days. That is very specific. So the protagonist takes her daughter to these people that know about the vengeful spirit and are just like, and she asks them, like, please, can you protect my daughter? I need to do something about this guy. He's already killed my love interest and my dad. And there's this old woman, and she basically asks the daughter, you know, about God, and I think, you know, like, do you believe in God? And the girl was like, no, because he took my dad away. And they just refuse to help the woman. And after that, like, the old woman just basically says, oh, I can't help you. just completely refuses to help these two because the little girl doesn't believe in God because she thinks that God took her dad away. Like, what the fuck? And so it's like the little girl actually, and it's like basically, you know, at the end of at the climax of the movie, the guy actually finds the daughter and sucks her soul out of her body, and now she's living in this grown man's body, and it is so weird to hear a grown man saying to the protagonist, like, mommy, help me and shit, and the woman, like, basically decides to deploy, like, the mom tactic, where it's just like, you know, she takes this grown man daughter into her lap and arms, and then she just tries to strangle the fucking man, and the mom's like, mommy, and the daughter's like, mommy, why are you doing this? Oh no, this ghost is fucked. By the way, she's bleeding from the eyes, ladies and gentlemen. You'll actually see the incident in which caused that. It's fucked up. I don't know if there's a gimmick to this boss where it's like if you don't move, she can't see you. Well, obviously she can't see you, she's blind. But, like, I think there's a gimmick to... I don't know if there's a gimmick to this ghost where it's just, like, you know, if you don't move or make any noise, she won't know where you are because, obviously, she has to rely on her hearing, you know, to figure out, like, hey, where are you and all that. But, yeah, so basically, like, the mom basically, like, chokes out this grown man, and the daughter's just like, mommy... Oh, suicide warning again. Hanged woman. She's important in this chapter. And she's important in the next game. Flame. So the mother is like choking out her daughter, and the movie just ends with an implied, like, because the daughter's soul does actually go back into her body, but now it's, like, implied that the vengeful spirit is now inhabiting the little girl's body as well, and it's just like, this movie is so shit. It's just like, by the way, if you don't... So basically, it's like... So basically, like, the whole thing of the story, of this movie, is that, like, if you're a person who doesn't believe in God, you're now in danger of having your soul sucked out of your body by a vengeful old man. So, the majority of the world is fucked. But yeah, it's a movie... Oh, kid running away. So, by the way, this is a movie called, Sick Souls. I think you can find it somewhere. I know you can find it at Redbox. So yeah, it's just like, by the way, fuck you. Anyway, I think that was the last of the tapes, so we don't need the tape recorder anymore. Anyway, I didn't... Oh, hi! Hi, long-armed man. Anyway, I never got to do my Takamine thing. So yeah, that's probably the last we'll see of Jinsei Takamine. It says here that he is, as I said, he was 42. We actually do know his Japanese voice actor. It is Kiyoshi Kobayashi, and his English voice actor is Matt Lagan. So that means that Koji and Takamine shared the same English voice actor. Alright. I'm gonna see if we know anything about this man. I don't think we do. Yeah, I don't think we do. Oh! Wait, go back? Oh, okay. I thought he was one of the ghosts that couldn't be expelled. Shit. Didn't realize that. Sorry about that. Okay. Let me find her real quick. Okay, yeah, the ghost's name is Long Arms. He was a member of the Himuro family that lived sometime prior, before everything died. Oh, he's saying, give me back my daughter. Okay. Oh. That was what happened. Okay. Okay, we don't know his name. Vengeance in Wall. Okay. And it says here that it is not known why Long Arms' arms are so long. We'll just call him, we'll just call him Magician. Magician. Why did I decide on that? That is a very weird name. There is a ghost there. You just can't see it. I'll probably read out this thing when we know more about, when we get through this chapter. So I'll be keeping an eye on that. Ew, that's disgusting. Sorry, I'm looking at my I'm looking at my friend's tweets, and it's just like, ugh. I'm not gonna call them out. But yeah. Why did I put it back on Twitter? Anyway, did I miss a ghost? I don't think I did. Yeah, this ghost is a pain in the ass to get. It's just like, come on! Man, the ambient noises are barely peaking on this thing. I'm gonna raise the volume up a little bit. Excuse me. Yeah, he's trying to get this photo, and it's just like, it's not coming. I think you have to be, like, in a different place. I'm just gonna give up. It's just like, fuck this. I'm done. I mean, I don't blame him. That is a pain in the ass to get. Well, in another few minutes, we're probably gonna take another intermission break because Dad's gonna come. Oh. Kid running away. as I was saying, we're probably going to take another intermission in about 10 or so minutes. Because Dad's coming home and I want to talk with him real quick, you know? Plus, I am feeling the urge to go to the bathroom, so we'll be doing that. Herbs. Well, I guess while we're waiting, horror movies I've seen. There's not a lot of horror movies I've seen, mostly because, like, I'm not a big fan of horror movies. I just don't like, I don't know, I think, not because they're scary, but because, like, they tend to go really over the top with the horror and gore and stuff, and, yeah, I'm not a big fan of that, just because, like, it tends to look a little bit too realistic for my liking. I mean, yeah, I know I said I watched, like, Six Souls, but that barely had any, like, gore. And I think, I don't know what the fuck the movie... I think it was Sinister. What, the movie that, like... that had, like, a bunch of kids following, like, the Sandman or something. I don't know why I said it like that. But yeah, I watched that movie. But I think, like... But there are a bunch of other glimpses of movies I saw as well. Like, I actually did see... I remember when I was younger, I think my first horror movie experience was Silent Hill. I got like to the end of it. Like, the only thing I remember from that film was this woman being like, was levitating, and barbed wire went up her vagina and just tore her from the inside out. And that's all I remember from that. And I was very scarred from it. It's just like, what the fuck did I watch? I was probably 10 or something, and it was on Stars because I was visiting my grandmother who had the movie channels, and it was just on the movie. And it was just on the movie channel. Another horror movie I saw was a P2. It's basically like about this like stalker who wants to get with the woman he's obsessing over. And my first glimpse into that was basically like it was a little bit into the movie, and that is a little girl, by the way. I don't know why her face is scarred up. Actually, if there is a... Oh my god. Actually, if there is a photo that is provided by the well after this, it'll explain to you how she died. And you'll understand why I said long arms was important in this chapter. But anyway, so... I'm watching the movie in P2, and basically, like, the security guard, which is the stalker, has the woman he's obsessing over in the car and there's a coworker. And there's a coworker tied to a chair, and the security guard is in the car with the woman, and he basically just exercised. Oh, here we go. So yeah, Long Arms actually dragged this little girl to her death. Which is fucked up. Blue carving. So anyway, the security guard just basically decides to ram this car into the coworker several fucking times in an underground, well, not underground, but in a parking lot. And it's those parking lot buildings, parking garages, I don't know what they're called. And he just rams this car into the coworker several times to the point that, like, his guts, like, his actual intestines are spilling out of his stomach. And I got so scarred from that. Like, that made me, that actually made tears come to my eyes because I was young. And I was, like, so fucked up from that because I was like, oh my god, I don't ever want to be in a car again. And surprisingly enough, that movie was also was my introduction to the word cunt. Because the security guard calls the woman that at the end of the movie. And I remember asking my mom, because I remember asking my mom, like, hey mom, what's a cunt? And she looked at me and she asked me, where did you learn that? And I told her, I was watching a movie and this guy said it to a woman. And she basically told me to never say it again. Because it was a disrespectful word for a woman. Tormented ones. So yeah, it was just oof. 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 Big oof. Heavy oof. Alright, let me see here if there's any information about that little girl that got dragged off to her death. I don't think there is. I don't think her name's known. Girl in the well. Jesus. She looks horrible in her art. Oh, hey, broken neck lady. What's up? Yeah, it says here that the girl in the well is the only disfigured ghost out of the children. Just taking a shit ton of photos, making sure, like, I don't want to die, guys. Alright, I'm gonna see. Is there a way I can just access the ghosts here? Oh yeah, something I forgot to mention at the beginning of this was that apparently this game was based on a true story, but that's only released in America. And by the way, that based on a true story thing is complete BS. Like, it says here that apparently that this is from Tecmo's official press release concerning this issue. The game's frightening story is based upon two Japanese folk tales, both originating from the rural mountainous regions of the country. Oh, they actually have, like, what this game could have been inspired from. From Ringu, which is the Ring movie, the Tsuyama Massacre, Tono Monogatari, and Otogiriso. Oh yeah, and I also forgot the Fatal Frame. That's the American title. Apparently, everywhere else is just called Project Zero. See if I go back. Can I? No. Okay. Let me see. See, does this take me to the category? Yep, that's good. That's good. That is good. That's a... Bitch, I asked you to take me to the link, not to the thing. Oh, there's the blinded lady. God, I hate that scream. Alright, let me actually... Damn it, it's gonna take me to the photo. Fuck, man, I hate that. Also, I know I'm distracted, but I am actually looking it up here. Let's see. Huh, it's funny that in her art here, she's got bandages over her eyes. When it's like, you know, that's not a thing in the game proper. He's back to fucking investigating that. We're almost 2 hours into this. We have less than 2 hours to go. Okay, let us look up Broken Neck Woman. It says here that apparently, like many other ghosts that appeared in that game, not much is known about her. It is known, however, that she wasn't a member of the Himuro family, but a visitor to the mansion. Perhaps unusually, she was aware of the rituals being performed at the mansion. She says, it hurts, despite the fact that she looks like she's smiling. And it says here that she committed suicide from the Moon Observatory. She wears a tan-colored kimono with what appear to be red and purple flowers on the obi. You cannot hurt this ghost if her head isn't facing you. And it says here, sometimes during random encounters with her, she will randomly appear, accompanied by sinister laughter before attacking. Wandering monk, long-haired woman, and female head. Well, let's do female head. I don't think... God dang it. Just take me to this disembodied head. Oh, there's my dad. I hear his truck. Hey, bro. Sup? Oh, it says here that female head becomes a random ghost to encounter after defeating her the first time. After defeating her in the attic, she can no longer be randomly encountered. Oh, that's sweet. There's a trivia. Oh, hello. Alright. Let me go back real quick. Alright. Mafuyu's note. The mansion has started to change. As far as I can figure out, the ghosts are trying to pull me back into the past. The spirits are using their power to make parts of the mansion revert to the way they were in the past. The ghosts of that era are beginning to stir. Just what exactly happened in this mansion anyway? And just what do the ghosts want me to do about it? We are now 3 hours into this. Is there a save thing in here? I might stop there. Yep. Okay. Alright. Let's take another quick intermission break. I gotta go to the bathroom, talk to Dad. You know the works, so. Intermission! If you need to go to the bathroom, get some drinks, food, whatever, now's your time. So I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. Took a quick bath break. And talked to Dad a little bit. I know the people are gonna probably be like, oh. Good thing it actually did that when I wasn't doing anything. That's good. Man, I never get that lucky. As soon as I sat down, it's like, nope. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Just buffer out. Buffer. Buffer! Buffer! Oh, wait, what? What do you mean it's offline? Alright, let me write something down in chat real quick.